some male is going to lose something. This clearly looks like a very complicated situation, not even a third party situation. This looks like where there are multiple people involved. There's a female rune reversed there, there's a male female rune reversed here. Yes, I would suggest no male should be traveling this week. I think some big issue is going to blow up this week if somebody travels. Avoid traveling. It's going to be good. If you're going for some kind of a celebration, that celebration is not going to happen. That celebration is going to land up in a huge mess in your personal life. Okay? Yeah, see. You have a lot of aspirations for something. This is a week to go within. Spiritually, go within, stay alone, be a hermit. Don't try to socialize. Do not question anybody's authority. Okay, and even if that person is younger to you, don't question that person's authority. That person may have certain information which you may not have. And whatever reason, because why am I saying is because Othello was landed on radio. So it's not a good situation. Go within. It is definitely a week to stick to traditional values. If you are your three-party situation, I really feel now it's not just about three-party means. I'm not just talking about sexual license. I'm talking about anything that is coming between a relationship. Like a child, where a wife is giving too much importance to a child. So there is a relationship issue. The child is a third party. A mother-in-law, a mother, a long-standing health issue of a female, the travel job of a male. There are a lot of things that come between a relationship rather than the other woman. Though, because there are two female runes reversed and one male rune straight but one male rune reversed. It is, yes, see, and the eye. Not a time to take on anything more. You will land up in a huge mess this week. It is a time to stick to yourself, stick to your loved ones, not go anywhere. Not a great... What I'm getting is, let's say you're going for some farmhouse party and there is a raid for substances, alcohol. If you are in a dry state, you could be receiving news of an elderly person being sick this week, which can upset your entire schedule, which can upset the boat, rock the boat of your plans if you were planning to go for a holiday. I also feel that somebody here is using spiritual processes negatively on you, and that could show up this week. You will realize that you are a victim of some negative spiritual processes done on you, or you may be tempted to do some rituals or something on somebody, but the all-seeing eye is going to bring out everything. Definitely, some females may also realize that their alpha female behavior is obstructing them from getting a partner. They need to tone down their masculine and balance their feminine. If you're receiving gifts this week, it's going to come with conditions attached. Okay, I am done, because I can't have anything good to say except that it is a week to go and do your spiritual practices. Stick to your spiritual practices, your religious practices. Be a hermit, be with yourself. Stick to your routine. Don't do anything outside of the routine. And don't please take anybody for a fool. The moment you will take somebody for a fool, you are done for. Do not travel. If you are traveling, some truth is going to come out and it is going to cause you a lot of pain. It can cause you a loss of somebody you love. Let's see what the cards have to say. Yeah, see, female reverse, female reverse. This is definitely something to do with a female who is not able to hold her desires, who can go to any length to get what she wants. Here, Hierophant reverse. Who feels that whatever that person does is justified and that, there is no, like, she just can't be wrong. She has a way of justifying it to herself. She could also be using spiritual processes in a wrong way. Somebody is going to step into their power, and this is definitely going to be a male who's going to now step into their power, or a female with a lot of male energies. Yeah, because there's a male and not travel. Somebody may realize that that person is getting manipulated and now is saying enough is enough. I'm not going to bend to your rules. I'm not going to travel towards you. Or when I say travel towards you, I mean walk towards, do whatever the other person wants. Give in to the other person. See, here there is a female reversed using all the spiritual knowledge that she has in a negative manner, and the person is walking away, and right underneath is the male rune. So there is a male walking away from a female this week. There's going to be a loss of some kind. A loss of some kind. Person may have to give up their desires. The person may have to even give up the male, because right on this is the male rune. The person may have to, it may be a loss, but it is a long-standing choice the male has to make since a long time. It was there in your in your inner knowing, but you never heeded it. What is it with the see, star reversed, and there is a star right underneath. Do not give into your, again, do not give into your baser desires. Not a time to forge something new. Not a time to start something new this week. You're realizing that your dreams are not getting fulfilled. That healing is not happening. Time to, definitely not the time to take action, but to gather all your knowledge. Gather all the knowledge of the hangman. All the knowledge of the hangman and work with it. What is the advice card? Justice is going to be served big time. Be careful of any librans this week. Somebody could be trying to really manipulate you in a very bad way. Maybe you knew about it all the while. Let us clarify the eye. Yeah. This is definitely something to do with passion, lust, desire. You're going to reap what you have sowed, but what you're going to reap is not going to be good. I am sorry, I don't have any good news for this week. But then there are some weeks when you just need to go within and this is definitely with the Ace of Cups reverse coming in the center. It is definitely the no card. Unless extremely important, don't indulge in anything frivolous, not required. If you have travel plans made, be careful. Be extremely careful this week. Have backups of backups, have enough time on your hand. If you are traveling to meet some elderly person in your family, be prepared, because they may not be as healthy, or they may not be what they used to be when you last saw them. Let's wrap up this reading with one and only one oracle card. Oh my God, younger woman. This week a younger woman is going to be the theme. Third party situation, a daughter, a sister-in-law, a sister, niece, maid. You may come to know something about a maid also, right? A maid who's been cutting corners, cheating on her work. If you have children and there is a nanny, she could not be doing her work properly. And you may have heard your children say something, but then this time you will see the proof this week. What is it about this younger woman? Something feels incomplete. Mountain. Major challenge to overcome. It is quite possible that if you're traveling for work, your child could go through a small mishap and you may have to cut short your trip and come back. Somebody's health is definitely at stake. If not yours, then your loved ones. I had got this for Pisces also. So Piscean women, be careful. Whatever you do, as long as you're doing it in the highest good of all, you don't have to worry. Your reputation is intact. So what I feel is, whatever secrets are going to come out or whatever is unfolding here, it is going to be more at a very personal level. It's not going to become a huge issue in the society or in the office, or it's not going to become a scandal or something, but it is going to change the core of your life. Okay, so at least that is something, it's going to remain under the wraps as long as you admit to it, If you don't admit to it, then it can become a big issue. But if you will admit to it, come outright, accept your fault or admit to whatever is happening, then it's not, you can resolve it this week by keeping it under the wraps, and resolve it within your family or within the team or something, and nobody will get to know. It is possible that a younger woman is the key to helping you resolve the whole issue. Hope you have a better week than what I have stated here in the reading.